Hi everyone. Today we're going to speak about Reb Shayale Kerestirer again. This story was actually told over by the Tzadik Reb. Now the Tzadik Reb was sitting by the Belzer Reb in 1919. Now the Belzer Reb used to have people come in to him and people would ask him for blessings. One of these people that came into him came and told him that everything that he does in terms of making a living, nothing works out. So the Belzer Reb told him, don't you live in the area near Kerestirer? So he said, yes, but what does that have to do with anything? And so the Belzer Reb told him, the key to your Parnasa is by Reb Shayale Kerestirer. Really? He was very surprised. He came all the way to Belz to ask for a bracha from the Belzer Reb, and the Belzer Reb sent him to Reb Shayale Kerestirer. So he didn't know exactly how to go, but the Tzadik Reb was there, helped him and organized, which trains to take. And he wound up arriving in Kerestirer early in the morning, one morning. As he was walking towards the Beis Medrash, he saw an old man with a Hasidic outfit sitting there feeding the chickens. He thought that was like a very unusual thing. He's feeding the chickens, and he gave them water. Whatever. Looked like it was an interesting scene to be, to say the least. He goes to Shul. And who does he see sitting on by the eastern wall? It was none other than that same man. He's thinking to himself, is that Reb Shayale Kerestirer? Well, he didn't have to wait long. Right after davening, Reb Shayale Kerestirer came running over to him. Shalom Aleichem, welcome. Come back to my house. We're going to have breakfast together. So he said, come, okay. Goes to his house. Reb Shayale Kerestirer fills up a big mug of vodka, gives him a bunch of cookies. He said, I'm going to eat this early in the morning. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to get drunk. He said, no, don't worry. He says, please drink, eat, it'll be good. It's going to be good for you. Okay, fine. So he says to him, tell me, how can I help you, Rabbi Yid? So he tells him that he is having a very, very hard time with Parnasa. Everything that he does, it doesn't work. Nothing works for him. So Shayale says, so what are you doing here? He said, the Belzer Reb told me that the key to my Parnasa lies with you. He said, the Belzer Reb told you that? I don't understand. Nope. Anyway, he said, here, take these 4 sugar cubes. Now, it was known that Reb Shayale Kerestirer used to give out sugar cubes to people. Take one each day, one today, the next one tomorrow, the next day the day after, and the next one, the last one, the 4th day from now. It's like, that's it? Shayale said, yeah. Like, what else? Like, what's the question? As though it was like the most obvious thing in the entire world. So the man was like, comes here, he drinks a glass of vodka, some cookies, and now he tells him to have these 4 sugar cubes, and that's it. He says, tell me, where do you live? He says, Carlsberg. Okay, Carlsberg. So how are you going to go back home? He says, he goes this way, take the train over here. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to go through Banya. Okay, Banya. Okay, he has to figure out how to take a train to Banya. Now, at this time, it was a very difficult time. It was right after World War I, and there were soldiers going this way, that way. It's hard. But anyway, he figured out the train. He gets to Banya, and he finds out that the train that he's supposed to catch, that's going to go to his hometown, he is going to be late. So he gets off the train, and he asks some people around, are there anywhere that he can go to freshen up, to eat something? They send him to an inn that a Jew runs in the area. So he goes into this inn. He says, Shalom Aleichem, welcome. Can I give you something to eat, something to drink? He said, where are you coming from? He says, come Carlsberg. He said, Carlsberg? Oh, there was just a man that was just here looking for a fellow from your hometown. Are you the person he's looking for? This guy's like, what? He looks like you, the description that he gave. How do I know if I'm the man that he's looking for? Okay, whatever. I guess, where is he? He said, he went off to the mikveh, he went to daven. Okay, so he said, let me sit down and eat something, I'll go back to the train. And obviously he's going to catch the same train, he's going to go back. So he eats, goes back to the train station, gets on the train, and he's waiting to see, who is this man? Where is he? Looks around. He was described as a man in Hasidic garments. And he doesn't see anyone like that. So he's looking, and the train starts to whistle. And that by this point, he's like holding on to the railing and like looking out the door to see which way, where is he? Where is this person that So the conductor says, "Sir, are you looking for something?" He said, "No, I'm expecting someone to come." He said, "Well, the train is starting to move." He said, "Wait, there he is, He's on top of the hill, he's running to the train." He said, "Conductor, can you stop the train? Wait for him, you could see he's coming." "I can't stop the train, but we could go slowly. Come. Anyway, he's running, he grabs him by the arm and pulls him up. Oh, they're so excited to see each other. They sit down, and he said, "Tell me, were you expecting me?" He said, "Well, I went to the inn, and he told me that there was a man looking for someone from my hometown, and, he described you." He said, "Oh, you're from Carlsberg?" "Yeah, I'm from Carlsberg." "Oh, amazing." So what happened? He said, actually, he had a dream last night, and a man came to him, a Rebbe-looking person came to him, and told him, and he described you, and he said that I should do a business deal with you." "What's the business deal?" So this person who had the dream had recently moved to Carlsberg, and he was there for a short period of time. He opened up a business that was really booming, but since he's not from there, he actually has to leave Carlsberg right now because of whatever government situation was going on at that point in time. And he didn't know what to do with it. If he would sell the business right now, he'd take a major loss. So he was wondering, what should he do with this? So this Rebbe that came to me in my dream told me I should give it over to you. So let's make a deal now. You'll take over the business. I'll give you a percentage of it. And you know what? Maybe I'll even sell it to you after some time. They made up a whole deal. And that's what happened. Can you tell me a little bit about the person who came to you in this dream? And sure enough, he described exactly Reb Shayale Kerestirer. Anyway, the Chubba Rab, many years later, ran into this person who told him the rest of the story, because obviously he only heard the first part of the story, and told him how he became very wealthy from this whole business deal. And that's the story of Shayale Kerestirer. I want to wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.